Hi everyone, meteorologist Ethan Emery here in the Fox 19 First Alert Streaming Center here on our Tuesday edition of our 19 at noon weather show, available wherever you stream, including on YouTube as well as on Facebook. Again, hi everyone, meteorologist Ethan Emery here, and I'll be honest, I'm going to keep this a little bit short just because it's been a long morning. We do have a First Alert Weather Day coming up for our Wednesday, mainly for the morning hours. We're not talking about anything significant, but we are looking at the potential for some minor accumulations, maybe up to 2 inches of snow in our far southern counties, where again we do have that First Alert Weather Day for the Cincinnati metro area. We are to be looking at maybe an inch of snow at best, but our northern counties less than an inch at this point. It does not look to be that significant or really that impactful at this point. If you're in Brookville, Hamilton, Oxford, Middletown, Lebanon, Westchester, Wilmington, again, maybe a half an inch of snow for you folks up there. But more along the lines of an inch of snow for areas along U.S. Route 50, which includes Cincinnati, of course, and then closer to 2 inches of snow for our southern counties, where we do again have that First Alert Weather Day in effect with the winter weather advisories. So we're just going to dive right into it. I know a lot of folks are going to ask the questions, so we're just going to go ahead and cater to those answers, or cater to those questions with this answer. Again, my brain is really foggy right now, being tired. But we are looking at, this is both combined tonight into Wednesday as well as Wednesday night into Thursday. Generally speaking, about 2 inches of snow to our southern counties, right along, again, U.S. Route 50 there, about an inch of snow, and into our northern counties, less than an inch of snow. So again, nothing too significant out of this system here, but enough to create some issues because of the timing of it, which is going to be during the Wednesday morning drive. A few slick spots out there. So we want to give you that first alert at the very least. So taking a live look right now on our Fox 19 tower camera, we are looking at a lot of cloud cover out there. There were a few flurries earlier this morning. You might have noticed them if you're driving into work or school. But at this point, you can see here, still breezy, still cold, still cloudy. Looking at temperatures here this hour, we're only at 16 degrees. Again, mostly cloudy skies are out there here across the Fox 19 now viewing area. And our Newport Levee camera, temperatures there, again, also at 16 degrees. And the Serpentine Wall, you really can't even see it at this point, considering how high the river levels are. So speaking of which, the river levels, we still have flood warnings in effect for the Ohio River, as well as the Licking River there in southern Robertson County, and then also Kentucky River in Carroll and Owen counties. This is in effect until further notice because of the flood levels. And so we'll begin with the Ohio River. This is one that we've been monitoring all morning. And you can see those levels are currently at minor flood stage in Maysville and in Cincinnati. Cincinnati, 53.3 feet, 50.6 feet over in Maysville. The crest is going to be Wednesday morning and Wednesday afternoon. For Wednesday morning, we are looking at the flood or the river crest at Maysville and Meladal Dam to be at over 52 feet. In Cincinnati, more than 55 feet. And then the Markland Lower by Wednesday evening, 51.3 feet there. So that is the Ohio River levels. We'll switch now over to other locations. This is the Kentucky River over at Lockport. That is over in Henry County, which is right next to Owen County. It's right there across the river. But this does include the shores of Owen County from Monterey over towards Gratz. 45.5 feet, and it's steady, but we're going to begin to see that go down. Licking River over at Blue Licks Spring, currently at minor flood stage, but it is falling. It will be falling by Thursday afternoon below action stage. And the Licking River towards McKinney'sburg and Falmouth are already at action stage, and they are falling, and they will be going below that by this evening. So some encouraging news on that front. More details on the First Alert Weather Day. The timeline impact that we are looking here is tonight into Wednesday morning. Impacts are mainly light to moderate. We're not talking about anything significant. This looks like it's just going to be enough snow to create slick spots. It's not a lot of snow, but even though it's a half an inch to 2 inches of snow, a little bit can cause those slick spots and issues for the morning drive. Wednesday during the day, most of the day is actually dry, looking at just a lot of cloud cover. And then Wednesday night, a few scattered light snow showers do move in, but they're light, and accumulations may be less than a half an inch even in our southern counties. So in total, about 2 inches in our southern counties. Northern counties, maybe a half an inch. Cincinnati, close to an inch of snow. And then Thursday, we're dry under cloudy skies, but a few lingering slick spots will be possible in those locations here. And I'll tell you what, this morning it is cold. It is staying cold this afternoon. And in fact, we're looking at temperatures potentially staying below 20 in some spots for this afternoon. So waiting for radar and satellite to load. There it is. You can see a couple spots where there could be a few flurries over towards these areas here where these light blue dots are, over towards Lawrenceburg, over towards Dillsboro, maybe over towards Ross Township, and even over towards Sabina, Connorsville, a couple of these little blue dots indicating, yeah, a few flurries, but nothing more than that. But the system we are monitoring is off to the south and west over towards Missouri. I'll take a step over here. You can see all this right here. That is kind of aiming towards central and southern Kentucky. They're going to see more snow than us, but it is not super impressive. It's enough to bring in some snow, enough to bring in impacts for sure, but the higher amounts of snowfall will be further south compared to what we're going to be seeing here in our southern counties of the Fox 19 now viewing area. But that's what it looks like on radar and satellite. Right now, though, just downright cold. 16 in Cincinnati, 9 in St. Louis, 9 Chicago, 14 Detroit and Pittsburgh, 34 down in Nashville. That sounds nice, doesn't it? And then taking a look on a closer view here at home, temperatures are at 12 degrees over at Batesville, 14 in Lebanon and Wilmington, 18 at the Lunken Airport, 18 at Harrison, 16 in Batavia. And you factor in these winds. They're not that much. It's around 5 to 10 miles per hour, and even no wind gusts. But 5 to 10 mile per hour winds with temperatures in the teens gives you wind chills in the single digits to the wind chill here this midday over in Batesville. So let's look at our first alert forecast model. This is a pretty good model. It handles things like this fairly decent. And what you're going to see here is it picks up on a few of those flurries this midday. Dry this afternoon. Snow showers move in late tonight. You can see there at the bottom left of the screen, those snow showers do move in. And we head into our Wednesday morning, and we are going to be looking at those snow showers still holding on, especially towards our southern counties. And then we head into Wednesday mid-morning. The snow showers taper off, and we are looking at a dry afternoon. But then Wednesday night into Thursday, another round of snow showers. Not a lot, but enough to create a few extra slick spots. And then Thursday, dry but cold, very cold, in fact. And when it comes to the snowfall amounts, we'll show that to you one more time. And what we've got here is, well, you're seeing it here. About an inch of snow by Wednesday morning to our southern counties, northern counties, a dusting to maybe a half an inch of snow. And then Wednesday night into Thursday, an additional half inch of snow to our northern counties, another inch or so to our southern counties. So in total, with this entire event, looking at anywhere from a half an inch of snow to our northern counties to 2 inches of snow in our southern counties here. Take a look at our 7-day forecast. We're going to wrap things up here soon here, but what we've got is a cold stretch over the next few days. You can see here, once the graphic loads, that we have just downright cold conditions. 21 degrees, the forecast high for today. Morning low on Wednesday of 14, a few morning snow showers on your day Wednesday. 10 for a morning low on Thursday with a high of only 19 and a few flurries. 9 for Friday morning, 29 for the afternoon high. Saturday above freezing at 35. Sunday 41 and partly cloudy. Monday mostly cloudy and a high of 45 degrees. Got a couple of comments on our Fox 19 Facebook page. Donna says hello from Fort Mitchell, Kentucky. Good afternoon to you. John asks, how much snow is Butler County getting? Not very much. Maybe a half an inch. Well, it depends on what part of Butler County. If you're in southern Butler County, maybe closer to an inch. But if you're in northern Butler County towards, say, Oxford or maybe Middletown, more on the terms of about a half inch of snow for both tomorrow morning as well as tomorrow night in total. All right, no additional comments here on this midday. But this is what the 7-day forecast looks like. Again, we're looking at kind of a drier, milder pattern working in. In fact, what I'm going to do now is show you beyond the 7-day forecast and show you the next 14 days, where if you want some hope, we do have that here, as we are tracking temperatures going to be on the warm side. Temperatures in the 50s for Tuesday, the 25th, a week from today. 52 on the 26th of Wednesday of the following week. And then going into the beginning of March, high temperatures, upper 40s and low 50s, which is near normal for that time of the year, but certainly looks like a sauna in comparison to what we're dealing with here this week, here into the Fox 19 Now viewing area. But this is the 14-day forecast there, and as you can see, very mild conditions in comparison to what we are dealing with here at home right now. So again, we'll go through one more time of the forecast model as well as the amounts of snow we could expect here. And then we'll go ahead and close things off here for this Tuesday edition of our 19 at Noon weather show. So this is the forecast model we've been showing all morning long here on Fox 19. And it is just scattered light snow showers going into tonight after around 8 o'clock or so. And then we go into the overnight hours, scattered snow showers. They will continue into Wednesday morning. And then we head into Wednesday afternoon. Snow showers will taper off. More snow moves in Wednesday night into very early Thursday morning, but by the rush hour on Thursday, things will be dry. Cloudy, cold, but dry. And then taking a look at our forecast model here of the snowfall, we are going to be looking at those temperatures, looking at snow shower activity, looking rather light. About a half an inch to our northern counties. Central counties, about an inch of snow, and in southern counties, close to 2 inches of snow. And that's why it's a first alert weather day, because we are looking at the potential for this timing to be impactful for the morning drive. And that's why we have a winter weather advisory in effect for our southern counties with total snowfall amounts up to 2 inches. And then one final look at some of our final thoughts of the first alert weather days, looking at that light snow coming in tonight into Wednesday morning. And then, again, amounts generally about a half an inch to 2 inches. A sharp cutoff, though, with the snow areas north of the Ohio River where some locations could see little, if anything, at this point. But take one last look at the Facebook comments or questions. Debbie, well, hopefully this answers your question because this is what I'm showing right now. A half an inch to 2 inches, depending on where you are. Again, I showed those maps a couple of times already. But at this point, we're going to go ahead and close things off for our 19 at Noon weather show. Thank you so much for joining us. Have yourself a wonderful afternoon. Meteorologist Jeff Creighton is filling in for Chief Meteorologist Steve Horstmeyer here this afternoon. You'll see Jeff beginning at 3 o'clock right here on Fox 19 Now.